The Hidden God, the love of immortals and the charm of anti-routine. The Hidden God is a TV series that combines elements of ancient costumes, fairy tales, and romance. Its unique plot and character settings stand out among many fairy tale dramas. This drama is not only endlessly memorable, but also won the love of the audience with its counter-convention, humor and touching plot. First of all, the character setting of the play is quite novel. Different from traditional fairy tale dramas, the male and female protagonists are not all heroes with superior abilities and invincibility. On the contrary, they have their own shortcomings and shortcomings, often get into trouble, and need mutual support and help. This setting is closer to reality and allows the audience to see a more real and vivid side of the characters. The rookies pecking each other setting of the male and female protagonists Kuching and Anyu is not that powerful, but it is also full of fun and joy. Their interactions often make people laugh out loud. This kind of anti-routine setting is rare in today's fairy tale dramas. Secondly, the plot setting in The Hidden God is also quite original. For example, in Kuching, the scene where Anyu suddenly braked when she jumped into the Samsara road and almost jumped along with him made the audience nervous and excited, but also felt the reversal and surprise of the plot. Another example is Feng Yin's life-saving favor to Ku Qing, but because Ku Qing mistakenly believed that Hu Shu saved him, a series of misunderstandings and entanglements arose. These plots make people admire the clever thinking of the screenwriters. In addition, the nurturing grace and the useless settings of the male and female protagonists in the play are also a highlight. The grace of upbringing creates a deep bond between the male and female protagonists, which is deeper than the simple grace of saving lives. The setting of useless men and women makes the plot more grounded, and the audience can have a deeper understanding of the character's mental journey and growth. In addition to the characters and plot settings, the production of the show is also very careful. From the gorgeous costumes, exquisite props to the beautiful scenes, they all demonstrate the ingenuity of the production team. The special effects and editing are also quite good, giving the audience an excellent visual enjoyment while watching the show. Of course, no work can be perfect, and The Hidden God is no exception. Some viewers may think that the settings of the male and female protagonists are too ordinary, and the plot is also a bit slow. But overall, The Hidden God has done a very good job in character creation, plot setting, etc., which is enough to make up for these shortcomings. Overall, The Hidden God is a TV series worth watching. It not only has exquisite production and excellent cast, but also has a unique plot and character setting. If you like fairy tales or are looking for a unique TV series to pass the time, The Hidden God is definitely a good choice. Not only will it make you laugh out loud, it will also move you to tears, allowing you to experience true emotional resonance. Rating list of popular dramas in December: Zhao Lusi's Shenyan scored 6.2 points, and Flowers scored 8.4 points. They are not champions. There are not many popular Chinese dramas in December, but the heavyweight drama Flowers starring Hu Jie is undoubtedly the most popular. The drama has received extremely high reputation and popularity, and has received full praise. The box office of Flowers exceeded 100 million when it was released at the end of the year, and its premiere was The Hidden God. Although Shenyang features Zhao Lusi, a popular actress, its popularity has not reached the mid to high level expected. Contemporary mainland dramas such as Derailed and I Know I Love You have also been widely praised. Full stop. With such a huge hit, can you say this is a good work? Next are the top 10 Chinese dramas in December. Let's take a look. Zhao Lusi scored 6.2 points in Shenyang and 8.4 points in Flowers, but this does not mean that she is the champion. Before the broadcast of Apocalypse, the promotion content was about a zombie drama, but when the promotion actually started, netizens said that it was a sci-fi movie dressed in a costume drama. The play incorporates various elements such as zombies, monsters, aliens and pirates, making the plot confusing and the final ending disappointing. However, there is not much problem with the content of the show. It just extracts the original suspense and thriller elements and adds some modern elements, so it is popular among many viewers. The plot describes a sudden outbreak of an epidemic on a small island outside Ningguan City in the age of the apocalypse. Chu Saijing, a royal guard, secretly went to investigate, but he kept falling into strange predicaments. This is a story full of strange dangers. Depth of the Murder is a TV series with the theme of suspense and criminal investigation. It tells the story of Detective Zhao Yi who successfully solved a series of puzzling cases in Xia City. Under the careful planning of the mysterious Avenger by Zhe, he was involved in an unsolved mystery that had been sealed for many years. When Zhao Yi thought that everything had calmed down, he suddenly realized that the mastermind behind it was actually another person, and that person's behavior was beyond everyone's expectations. In the work depth of the murder, there is a case about every 4 or 5 episodes. The overall rhythm is acceptable and it does not appear to be too lengthy. It also contains some reversal plots. There is a certain continuity and coherence in the plot, and each story can make people feel a certain kind of drama. However, there are still some logical flaws in the details. Although it cannot be considered in depth, it is still worth exploring. I Know I Love You was adapted from the Korean TV series Spring Nights. Whether it is the mainland version or the Korean version, their plots and styles are very different and can be viewed as another TV series. The play has many highlights, such as the unique plot setting and the complex relationships between the characters. I Know I Love You was a TV series with the theme of immoral and forbidden love. Many drama fans laughed and said that Zhang Wanyi is very suitable for this immoral love style. He loved his master and children of the Kiao family, his sister and Sobanyan Blanc, and in this I Know I Love You, he loved someone else's girlfriend. The relationship between the characters in the play is very subtle, but they are all young people who grew up under evil circumstances. The atmosphere of the drama is created very well, and it is a high-quality modern continental drama. I Know I Love You tells the story of Anyu, a professional floral designer, who has been in a relationship with her boyfriend for 10 years, but she has never been able to get married. Because of a small mistake on his part, Sue promised to break up with her boyfriend and file for divorce. As a professional pet doctor, Zhao Jin fell in love with Anyu at first sight, and then began to quietly hint and approach. However, Yan has always refused to admit that the person he loves is his girlfriend. When Zhao Jin learned that he had been with his boyfriend for 10 years, he still found it difficult to suppress his emotional fluctuations. The Hidden God is a work that has inspired high expectations due to Zhao Lusi's creation, but overall it seems to be a rather stale ancient idol drama. From the original Dragon to Wulan Gaiden, Shenyan has been exploring a new path. In Xianxia dramas, the plots of happy enemies between male and female protagonists, misunderstanding of sadomasochism and saving the common people are not new routines. However, in this story, the audience's focus is still on love and family affection, so warmth is the main focus in many cases, but the expression of emotions requires a process. Wang Anyu's costume image is not popular, and Zhao Lusi's overly cute voice has also been widely criticized. Some viewers think he is very cute, while others are not interested in him. Although The Hidden God is a palace battle drama, the script itself has nothing to say. Despite this, the texture is pretty good, and as the sadomasochism plot deepens, the plot gradually reaches its climax. Shenyan is adapted from the novel written by Xing Ling, which describes the life experience of the son of the protagonist in Eternal Ju Chen. This story describes the lack of enterprising successor to the true god in Kuching, Huangyi, the rebellious successor of the Demon Fox clan, and Huoshu, the ambitious successor of the Peacock clan. Their fate was destroyed by the low-level genocide. Disrupted by Anyu, the successor of the immortal beast, the three realms were full of turmoil. Following the fierce competition between the two current puppet TV series Camp with Love and I Miss You Very Much, in 2023, the highly anticipated last current puppet drama Derailment will officially debut. Although this is a bad work, it still attracted many viewers. The plot of this drama is indeed attractive, integrating elements of parallel time and space, time travel and suspense. Lin Yi and Liu Hao show the handsomeness and beauty between men and women. Its quality is slightly inferior to Camp with Love. Although it is a love drama, it is still a good work. Although the show was not very popular, many viewers were persuaded to quit as soon as they saw Liu Haoken, resulting in the entire show being aired without incident. The work Derail describes a rich girl named Zhang Zai Oiwen who accidentally traveled back 7 years and became a working girl with nothing. Her father was a murderer and her mother died in a car accident. At a desperate moment, Ki Lian, who claimed to be her childhood friend, suddenly appeared and always supported her silently behind her back. As time passed, the two gradually got closer and realized that their respective secrets were intricately connected. Fights to Break the Sky, The Return of the Boy is adapted from the classic work Fights to Break the Sky by the writer Xiangan Tudao. This work is currently a popular male channel IP novel. Wu Lei and Lin Yun participated in the filming of the novel, but unfortunately, the novel was adapted wildly. The story setting this time is different from the previous one. It is no longer the process of a young man returning to the world, but a martial arts-themed work that travels back to ancient times. This time, Hilu Alua starred in the second work, which received quite good reviews, giving people a pleasant feeling of upgrading the monsters in male video novels. This TV series attracted a lot of attention after it was broadcast, especially the appearance and temperament of the heroine are very eye-catching. However, because the protagonist's performance contains some complaints and he is not a traffic star, his popularity is relatively low. In the work The Return of the Boy Who Breaks the Sphere, it is described that after Zhao Yan and Nal Yanran reached the 3-year agreement, the Zhao family was unexpectedly raided by the Yunlin sect, and his father Zhao Zun was also kidnapped by them. Full stop. In order to find his father, he embarked on a journey full of danger and unknown. In order to rescue his father, Zhao Yan returned to Canaan College, hoping to further enhance his strength in the battle with Yunlin sect. Here, Zhao Yan met his childhood sweetheart Zhao Zuner again and made other friends. Together, they faced various crises. The Boy Who Calls the Dragon is a remake based on the classic Japanese drama Tokyo University Special Training Class. Although remakes are usually poorly filmed, unexpectedly, the director's camera expressions were very good, so he won the award in the early stages of filming. Received extremely high praise. The show did well when it first aired on the internet. However, starting from the middle and late stages, the audience's evaluation began to drop sharply. Some new emotional scenes in the play caused dissatisfaction among the audience. The plot related to the college entrance examination was considered to lack realism, and the character settings were completely destroyed. Like the original, it was well received. The play is a typical shocking work. Although The Boy Who Called the Dragon opened with an 8.0 score on Douban, its score dropped to 7.0 over time, but despite this, it has surpassed many shockingly inferior TV series. The story background of Minglong Boys set at Minglong Experimental Middle School. This school is formed by the merger of two middle schools, Mingying and Longhe. Mingying is responsible for implementing elite education, while Longhe students face different family problems. Due to the pressure to enter higher schools, there are many students with poor grades in both classes. In order to ensure a higher enrollment rate, the school decided to give up the children of Longhe in terms of teaching resources. Although Lei Sheng is a passionate teacher, he does not want to give up on these students. Therefore, he teamed up with psychological expert Sang Xiao to create Minglong Class 11 and devoted himself to guiding students back to the right path. The Third Brigade is a TV series with the theme of suspense and criminal investigation, which is adapted from real events. The main line is to solve a murder case. This story describes an accident during the interrogation process. Chen Bing, a criminal policeman of the 3rd Brigade, was imprisoned to serve his sentence. His teammates were implicated and were dismissed or demoted, causing the former 3rd Brigade to fall apart. 3 years later, he was released again and returned to society. After 10 years of imprisonment, Chen Bing regained his freedom, but the criminal suspect was still on the run. Chen Bing reunited with his brothers from the 3rd Brigade and began a journey to hunt down the criminals. The movie The Three Brigades provides two forms, drama version and movie version. First, the movie version translated by Zheng Yu is screened, followed by the version starring Ken Hao. Both versions are relatively popular plays, especially the movie version, which has a good reputation among the audience. The same story received higher ratings compared to the movie version. Although the plot of the drama version is somewhat repetitive, the actors are more in line with public tastes, and many viewers said they like to watch it. Although the drama version added some details that were not mentioned in the previous film version, some newly added or adapted plots have been criticized a lot because the skills of the screenwriter and director have yet to be improved. The drama version did not bring many surprises to the audience, and some of the plots were even considered unsightly. Although the TV series version of The Three Brigades scored 7.1 points on Douban, Kin Ha's performance is still very stable. Flowers is known as the most influential mainland drama at the end of 2023. The chief director of the drama is the famous director Wang Kar-wai, and the actors Hu Jian, Maya Li, Zin Zili and Tang Yan are all top stars. In Flowers, the actors not only have to have good acting skills, but also have good luck, which is undoubtedly a challenge and test for an actor. Thanks to such a star-studded lineup, Flowers has quickly won a high degree of attention since its launch, and in the subsequent time, due to the wonderful plot, the topic has continued to rise. The TV series Flowers shows a movie-like texture, fully embodies Wong Kar-wai's artistic characteristics, and gives people a strong atmosphere. The director added many commercial elements to the scripts to make the story richer and more exciting. The play vividly shows the prosperous scene of the 1990s, in which business competition was very fierce, and every character was full of vitality, like 100 flowers blooming. The emotions and fate of the characters in the play are also very exciting, and some even move people to tears. For those viewers who are not too fond of Wong Kar-wai's style, they may find it difficult to immerse themselves in it, but Flowers shows excellent quality among many mainland drama works. The story is wonderful. This story describes that in the early 1990s, everyone was vying for opportunities in the upper reaches, and the male protagonist Bao left his legendary experience in the prosperous land of Shanghai. In the revolutionary drama Ask the Kangming with a score of 8.8, it successfully defeated Flowers. The drama mainly narrates Mao Zedong's revolutionary process. The director of this film, Wang, is very outstanding. His previous films, White Knight, Secret and Great and The Bad Man, were all high-scoring works with scores exceeding 8 points on Double. Flowers is no exception, because it has achieved great success in word of mouth. Many viewers speak highly of the play and even call it the best revolutionary drama in history. In this drama, in addition to many actors, there are also popular actors such as Wei Daxun, Zhang Yuqin, and Zhao Junayan.